My name is Matthew Jamal. I'm from Maryland originally. Moved to New York in 2017 to study at the Manhattan School of Music. I studied jazz and classical bass performance, and I'm now a composer, multi-instrumentalist based in New York. It's important. It's important for me to not talk so much about what I'm doing, but just do it and just be about it. So I don't talk too much about my upcoming projects, but I will say one thing that I'm really excited for is this symphony that I'm writing for acoustic and electronic instruments. Hopefully I'll be finishing that this year. And then I have other brand collaborations and solo works that I'm coming up with. The biggest lesson that I've learned is to be authentic and to stay focused on your journey and your artistry. I've learned that nobody can do what you do and you can't do what somebody else does. And so in this era of social media, especially, it's important to stay focused on you and not what other people are accomplishing, or oh, they put out this album at this time, or they graduated from this school. None of that's important. It's important to put out the work at your own pace. Community is something so important, and it's not really talked about in school. A lot of students, and especially students of music conservatories, get caught up in practicing. And they say, oh, I gotta practice 8 hours a day. They lock themselves in a practice room. They don't come out. They don't experience the city that they're in. They don't meet other people in their field and meet other artists of other mediums, painters, visual arts, etc. And I think, especially for me, it's been important to go out and experience other art and watch other concerts and meet other people, because collaboration is such a big part for me, and I know that I want to collaborate in as many genres and fields as possible, and especially with my work in the fashion industry and how I'm colliding those two. Knowing people and learning from those people has been very helpful for me.
Bugs, bro.
Yeah, so that. My advice for someone trying to get to the spot that I am now is don't try to be where I am exactly. Everybody's path is different, and like I said, nobody can be a Matthew Jamal, nobody can be a you, whoever is watching. The best thing that you can do is learn from your peers and learn from studying the greats and learning from as many people as you can. The way that I got here was from practicing, from viewing, from studying film, studying art, studying music of all genres, and not necessarily through school. I could have done this without school. With the internet, there's so much you can pick up online if you just have the dedication to do so. So stay determined and don't lose focus. Because I'm involved in 2 industries, the question was biggest misconception about your industry. In a lot of ways, fashion and music are very similar. But there's something I want to address, and I don't know how to say it. Let me think on that for a second.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, I'd say the biggest misconception for any industry, whether that be fashion or music, any art form, is that it just takes one shout out, or that it just takes one repost, or that it'll happen overnight. And for some people, it might have appeared that it happened that way, but for most, it does not. and it takes time. And to get wherever your goal is, to get there, it will take time, and it won't be the same as your peer or somebody you went to school with. Biggest misconception is that it's fair, and it's not. It's not fair as an artist of color. It's not fair as a woman artist. It's not fair in general. And I don't know if it'll ever be fair. And you just kind of have to not let that deter you from your plan and your goal. You have to set a plan and just dig in. And your race is going to be different from everybody else. But it's not about how long it takes for you to get there. It's about finishing it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Public speaking. Let's go.
That's fire, bro.
I guess that's it.
Okay. And then can I get another video of you playing guitar?
Mm-hmm.
So make sure the audience.
Before, after it's crossed, found that his tongue was better than mine. When he pulls the trigger, his words cut deep. Trigger happy, always ready to speak. Will it's big and small, kill you and me, kept it on him. When he pulls the trigger, his words cut deep. His trigger happy, always ready to speak.